Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. Today, I want to take you to the top of the mountain. I want to hit the peak with you guys. I have been recommended Choujin X by so many different people, but it's something that I just haven't been able to read just because I've been busy. There's a lot of other things on the list that I've been trying to read first, and animes I've been trying to binge. And this is one of those times when someone recommends something, you're like, yeah, I'll watch it. I trust the judgment, you know what I mean? But you don't get there in time. When you finally do, you're like, why did it take me so long? Why? I did not know my life needed this until now. That is like with Choujin X with me. I finally started reading it. I finally found the time, and I'm like, I should have read this so much sooner. It is just that good. So that's why I wanted to make a video and share it with you guys, so you guys can also welcome Choujin X into your lives, and it would just be a better place. I'm just saying, it is so good. Why should you read Choujin X, first of all? It is the same author from Tokyo Ghoul. Do I need to say more? I mean, Tokyo Ghoul, in my opinion, is just amazing. I first watched the anime, fell in love with it, so everyone said the anime sucks, the manga's much better. And then I read the manga, I'm like, holy shit, it's so much better. I fell in love for the second time. I never knew I could, especially with Tokyo Ghoul, and here we are. So the fact that the author's making a new series, Choujin X, and honestly, I have the nostalgia feeling from Tokyo Ghoul for it. It's like, it's so good. It has the same thriller, horror, creepy, dark aspect, theme of Tokyo Ghoul. The characters are just so well designed too. I mean, I absolutely love a lot of the side characters and the organizations that are in this world. The world itself being built is just so cool and fascinating, and the plot is also just really, really good. It's why I'm gonna be very vague in this video, because I don't want to spoil anything to try to get you into it, but then ruin the surprises, you know what I mean? I kind of want to explain, here's kind of briefly what it's about. If you want to check it out, and then you can live the twists, turns, and amazingness of this manga. I'd say the only downside to Choujin X is that it doesn't have Ken Kaneki. Now, is any other manga or anime ever have Ken Kaneki again? No. Alright? We have the best MC in the game. We can't, no one can replace him. It's just simple. So that's the only downside of Choujin X, but let's get into it and why you should, actually read it. So let's talk about Choujins. What is a Choujin, right? It's kind of like a ghoul, but I'd honestly compare them more towards, devil fruit users right from One Piece. So there's multiple ways you can become a Choujin. First of all, you have to have the ability to become one, and that's only 1 in 1,000 people can have the ability to become a Choujin. Not saying that 1 in 1,000 will be a Choujin, but have the possibility to become one. And in my opinion, that's pretty common. Now, to become one, there's 3 different ways that we know of so far. I'm not gonna lie, Choujins are way more plot-driven than Ghouls were. Ghouls were pretty, straightforward, simple, and, just, that's what it is. Choujins are, again, kind of whatever the plot needs them to be. So, the 3 ways that we know of so far is, 1, genetics. Choujins can reproduce. You can have 2 Choujins that have a kid, or I think 1 in a normal person, and the kid can be a Choujin, right? Also, there is medically. There's a lot of people that are experimenting with Choujins and, creating these serums to turn people into them. Now, if you don't have the ability to become a Choujin and you have the serum, you're going to be this mutated, fucked up mess, but that's kind of a given. But if you have the ability and you get infected, well, you can become a Choujin. And then third is kind of infection. So far, in the first 2 chapters, if you read the first 2 chapters, you will meet Ellie. Her name's Ely. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Ellie. You never know. And then our MC. Now, Ellie was infected. She was on a plane with a Choujin. He kind of pops off, and then all of a sudden, she has his exact abilities. Not that she took them away from him, but he, infected her in a way without even meaning to. And now she has the same exact powers as him. So there can be people with the same powers in an existing world. Our MC, he ends up fighting a Choujin, a bad guy, and he finds a syringe, and he's like, oh, fuck it, let's power up, and he injects himself, and then becomes a Choujin. So they each find different ways to become one. Now, they are also 2 different Choujins. Now, Choujins, there's multiple ways, again, that they can kind of, be, it's more plot-driven. The MC is a beast-like Choujin, where he takes the looks and abilities of an animal. Now, there's multiple different animal kind of Choujins in the world. He is a vulture. So he kind of possesses the qualities of one, but also he can, transform into one, and kind of, he has, armored wings. It's pretty cool. And Ellie, she is a smoke Choujin, which means she can manipulate smoke. She's, a creator and manipulator in a way, instead of, a transformer kind of thing. It kind of gets complicated, and that's what makes it really cool, because throughout the series, we're going to meet a lot of different Choujins, different ways people became one, and it's going to be all over the place, which kind of leaves it up to mystery and excitement. But at the same time, there's that level of bullshit, because it's kind of the rules don't really exist. So far, we met a lot of cool Choujins. It is pretty cool. And that kind of leads us into, what is Choujin X? Because that is the name of the series. Choujin X is the typical prophecy. They're born every couple hundred years. It is the destructor or savior of the world. Now, you would think it might be the MC. I'm not too sure. Now, there are theories or hints that it could be other people, you know what I mean? And we also don't know the route for the MC. I'm gonna be honest, again, not spoiling anything. In the first 20 chapters, I was sitting there the entire time thinking that Ellie would make a way better MC. It was honestly giving me JJK vibes, where like Itadori is more of like a cog in the machine, and the plot is being driven and pushed by the characters and people around him. And I kind of felt the same way in this series, at least in the beginning, where it was like Ellie's a badass. Like she hits the ground running right off rip, and she is fucking so hardworking, so badass, and so like adaptive. Like, she possesses the qualities of the MC. I'm like, why isn't she the MC? And you kind of look at our MC, and this is the only spoiler I'll give, and this is, like, again, within, like, the first, like, 10 chapters, so it's not, like, a whole lot. There is, like, 70-some chapters out right now, and it's still ongoing, and anime has been announced. But, he kind of, like, there's a Choujin that, like, is a monster, like, the mother, who is, like, experimenting with people, trying to create, I think, like, her, like, food, or, like, whatever she needs, like, a sacrifice so she can live longer. Seems like that's our MC. You know what I mean? So it kind of, it gives Itadori vibes where it's like, are you kind of just like a stepping stone, you know what I mean? And maybe later on become OP. It's kind of all over the place, and I wouldn't say it's so predictable or so like cookie cutter, you know what I mean? We're also dealing with, this is the author of Tokyo Ghoul. They're not, this isn't the first manga, this isn't the first piece. They are an established, decorated writer. So I think that is way more up in the airs of like the plot lines and the twists and where this can actually go. So I'm very, very excited about the future of this manga. I'm so hyped, I cannot wait. And again, as a huge fan of Tokyo Ghoul, I'm so glad that they made Choujin X, because again, it has nostalgia vibes from Tokyo Ghoul, but it is something completely different. You're living it for the first time, and it is so enjoyable. I've been hooked to it. I haven't been able to stop reading. I need the next chapter. Guys, we need daily chapters. Like I said, the anime, I think, is already in production, so we need that soon, too, because I think people are going to love it. But anyways, if you guys like Tokyo Ghoul, or if you like some good shonens that have darker themes, Choujin X is for you. Check it out. Let me know in the comments down below if you did enjoy it. And also, do you have any recommendations of other mangas like Choujin X? Because I'm always fiending for something new to read. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you really like Choujin X, and see you in the next one. I am doing a video with my buddy. He also reads manga, where we're going to be talking about Choujin X, the spoilers and stuff. So if you do go and read it, and you're like, wow, this is amazing, and you want to join the conversation, keep a lookout for that video, because that's going to be a ton of fun. We do drop a lot of manga video on the channel, so again, if you have any recommendations, let me know, because I'm definitely down to read it. I'm always looking for the sleepers. So that is it. If you guys enjoyed, later guys, and peace.